Okay, this is a cause worth killing for. Check the description for timestamps, because I'll timestamp some of the main stuff. I have lucky trait that we're hopefully going to use in one spot. And then I have chosen lockpick and engineering. This is the first quest of the game, so there's no loss if you want to restart and choose other options to follow along. Also, there's no downside if you do want to do that, but you don't want these long term, because once we complete this mission, you'll get a chance to respec from scratch anyway, so you're not locked in on any of these choices right now. We will be going through security ops instead of central dispatch, so if you want to walk through on how to get through central dispatch, it's not this one, sorry. I might go through and reload a save and do it as a separate file, but separate video, but I don't know. The bonus for going through security ops is you get a knife. So if you want any stealth whatsoever in the prologue, the only way to really do it is through security ops. If you choose to go through central dispatch, it's going to be just shooting all the way, which is fine, but just know that you'll never be able to sneak attack anybody in the prologue. Obviously, you can get a knife later on. If you do go through central dispatch, you won't get the knife, right? Okay, so I think we're here. Nothing yet. Okay. So here we go.
Commander, hey, Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cause no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
Oh, 10%.
This is a test. The TTD devices operate by speeding up the subject's perception of time. Or is it slowing? You know, I can never get that right. Everything just moves slower. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing. Oh no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go.
This is our first gadget.
Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it. Well, Pascal likes to joke around, but I think she's being sincere when she says it's all about looking out for the people who can't defend themselves. Sandoval says he's got no time for weakness. He says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And that we have righteousness on our side. And Jepson, well, you know him, he don't talk much. So, what do you think? Yeah, there's some advice worth taking to heart. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel. No need to wait on my account, Commander. I'll join you in just a tick.
Okay, so let's see if that time dilation thing works now. So I'm holding triangle to get it up. And this is the gadget portion of the weapon wheel. Slows down time around you when activated, granting you time to think and act safely. Energy drains while activated, draining faster while moving and after each time you use your weapon. So we'll definitely be using that when we go. But if you hit L1, and you can see the meter over on the bottom right draining. And then it'll auto stop. So that is the time dilation. Okay, so I do have engineering and we can unjam this door, but we're going to unjam it from the other side. Because I'll show you how to get in if you don't have brawny or engineering. Let's I'm going to pick up some junk items. I'm just going to leave these up long enough for you to hit pause if you want to read them. But I'm not going to, like, read them out or anything. Okay, here's our credentials. And our helmet. Alright, so I do not have brawny, but I do have engineering, so I'm going to hit triangle.
Whoa, that's sure faster than taking the stairs.
There is fall damage, but not from, like, the shorter heights. And in here, we're going to do a little bit of stealing before we go. Short rounds. Junk. Alright. Insert our credentials.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the skip labs, we will be liberating an unsealed skip core.
Now, I do have the professor background, so I have an option that you might not see.
Exactly right. But that whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function, well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad. The timing for our mission is exceptional. Most of the sector's security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed. Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
Okay, so if you had melee or observation or hacking, you'd have other options.
I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
Alright, let's all calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. You know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some egghead refugee from academia fouling it up.
Thank you. Are you finished?
For now. Unlike you or your team, I am a professional. Whether I like it or not, you are the commanding officer here. My personal feelings will not impede our mission. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mic different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
Okay, we are going to do a little bit of looting beforehand to remember where everything is. So there's some bullets. We're going to pick up bullets and junk, pretty much, is all we're really going to get. But compact rounds, foils for crafting. There's a piece back here. Yeah. Junk. Junk. Never have too much junk, and there's no weight issue, so there's nothing to keep you from picking it all up. There was a piece back here. Scrap metal. Alright, let's go.
Commander, Ibarra and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
Okay.
Succeed alone. So be diligent. And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Inhaler. Food. We are going to come back for that.
We all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements. The dirt on which it is built. Which is each and
That smell. Did a sprat get flash fried in here?
Yes. Okay, we're going to grab the badge. If you want to use the intercom, which I go back and forth on because it doesn't really get you anywhere, but it is something to experience. You can use the badge as one of the things, as a conversation option. So you can grab that badge. That.
Activity detected. The electrical system misfired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
as unable to function due to expiring without
Loot.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
I also found a vent around the corner might get us inside in a less conspicuous manner than strolling through the front gate. Though you'd have to pick the lock to see for sure.
Okay, so I've been through the intercom. I probably haven't done every possible variation, but I've done quite a few of them, and I haven't found a way to get him to shut him off. There probably is one, but I just constantly chose the wrong direction. So we're actually just going to ignore the intercom and go through the vent. So because I have lockpick 1, and if you don't have lockpick, I don't think he even brings it up. Because the first time I went through here, I did not have lockpick, and I saw that vent from the other side where you come out. And I'll show you that if you don't have lockpick. But if you don't have lockpick, I don't think Niles even, like, mentions anything. But we are going to say this.
I came prepared, Commander. Here's everything you'll need.
Okay. So there's one more thing. So certificate of mental refreshment. The dead guy that we got the Mechanist's badge off of upstairs has been sent through mental refreshment, which pretty much means they started thinking for themselves and they had to be re-put into the herd. So that's going to be some information where if you choose to use the intercom, you can. Cadet Mowry, please continue to review your mental refreshment outtake pamphlet and remain in step with your duties. Go. Alright, so if you don't have lockpick, you're going to have to come in this way. If you have lockpick and the mag pick that Niles gave you, we can go this way. Okay, we are hopefully going to get through here unseen, but there's no guarantee. Because there's a couple of different angles. We are going over there and up to start. We just have to worry about this one pretty much. Unless you don't make the jump. We're going to wait for that alert to go, and then we're going to come around. They're slowly rotating, so as they rotate to the other side, you can bypass them. Okay, let's let them fully... Okay, missed that. Alright, time to go.
The situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got
You're
to change
fine.
our approach. Split the team to handle...
Usually when I get that close, he doesn't see you, because you're like under him, but
Wasn't just me.
that's alright.
You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
I'm going to take security ops. Security ops will give you a knife that'll allow you to do some stealth takedowns. Central dispatch is pure shooting all the way, so choose whichever one works for you. They're both pretty straightforward, but I'm choosing security ops.
Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Abar and I'll take central dispatch, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander, everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
That happens every time.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into Central Dispatch.
Security ops is
without
heavily
bringing all
guarded,
manner
so
of
be
chaos
vigilant.
down on us.
You'll need to shut down security measures once you're inside. I've left a drop for you in the watch post. There's a key to a maintenance tunnel you can follow into the building.
Not getting shot, certainly part of it.
Okay, examine that. You are here. Go here. Okay. Coolant tank. It's junk. Good junk. A lot of times you can climb this stuff. Okay, we're going to unlock this with the maintenance key we just picked up.
Well, Ibarra, you got
Scrap
any thought to
metal.
how we ought to proceed? You're being awfully quiet.
Plan's coming, honest. How about I,
Mag pick.
show you when we get to where we're going?
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. You should have seen it. It wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
Awareness and stealth. Enemies that see or hear you will build awareness. Avoid walking directly in front of an enemy's line of sight or approaching too quickly to avoid getting detected. Crouching both makes it significantly harder for the enemy to see or hear your footsteps, and the sneak skill decreases the rate that enemies can spot you. Look for various perks or effects that can make your footsteps silent. Okay, so we just have this guy. You can totally shoot him if you want. There's no backup or anything like that. But some scrap metal.
I've stashed a knife in the maintenance access for you, with, instructions on how to use it to quietly bypass the guards.
I thought there was loot up here. Okay, there's one guy down there. We're going in here, and the knife... We're going to equip it. Sneak attacks. Attacking unaware enemies while crouched will perform a sneak attack. For most weapons, this allows you to preview your damage and prepare a power attack, weak spot hit, or charged shot with certain guns. One-handed melee weapons deal bonus sneak attack damage in addition to their normal or power attack damage. Look for mods and perks to gain additional sneak attack damage with other weapons. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and use lockpick and our mag pick that we picked up to loot this. We've got compact rounds and inhaler. Bypass shunt. And then here we have a pitchball card. I am not going to say that there's not one in communications, but I didn't see it. That's another reason to choose security ops, actually. Nation Lawter. That just added 5% health. This just added plus 5 health, not 5%. Don't listen to me. Plus 5. Collectible.
I'm a good neighbor, I do all I can. That is my great sovereign's loving.
Got another mag pick off of him. How to deal with security breaches. You can pause that.
saddens me.
Yes, it is sad that they weren't worthy. Otherwise, they'd have had the strength and constitution to emerge a better subject, more able to fulfill their duties.
Yes, that is exactly what I meant. Praise be to the Protectorate.
Some ammunition and some monies. Messages. Temporary updates to security protocol. This is about all the landing pads being decommissioned. Current automechanical defense systems. Alright, let's do some looting. Some more ammunition. Bid for mental refreshment. Some tea. Here's another mag pick. I think we're... Where's that? Come here. Food. Monies. Bathroom. Monies and ammunition. Junk. Inhaler. Security Instruction Manual Part 2. Another mag pick. Okay, this is why I chose engineering. Decided to do a playthrough with engineering. You can rewire the targeting module and place in it the Earth Directorate propaganda cartridge, which you already have by default. So you don't have to pick that up or anything like that. So I'm going to choose that. Copying auto-mechanical identification processes and firing routines. This data could be used to reprogram auto-mechanicals throughout Horizon Point Station, which is what we're going to do. Doing this will allow us in a couple of rooms ahead to get all of the auto-mechanicals to turn on them and treat us as allies. So this is another reason to do security ops over communications. You have gained auto-mechanical targeting module. I don't know if that's in... Auto-mechanical targeting module will be in the quest items. It will allow us to rewire to alter the target recognition systems, meaning they will see us as allies and them as enemies instead of them as allies and us as enemies. So if you have engineering or innovative, you can do that. Bypass shunt. Messages. Automech repair. Inspection and diagnosis. Incident reports. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in here.
I've left some distraction devices in a floor panel by the scaffolding. Use them to breach the control room. Just wait until the...
Okay, this is a distraction device. We're going to hold R1 and you'll see the radius of the affected area. So you can tell whether or not the person you're targeting will be able to hear it or not.
Guns are pointing away from your position.
Okay. So on the thrown items, this is our first thrown item. So by default, it will already populate one of the 2 slots. If you hold triangle, you'll see it's over here, distraction device. Once you get a second one, it'll open up a second thing there. Alright, I don't think there's anything else. Some tea. Alright, we got 2 guys in there, and we're gonna go through the top.
I probably was working in wastewater processing when I couldn't tell them anything about this assignment. Didn't bother me, I assure you. But it was just too close to implying.
Okay, so hold R1 and you can see where you can throw it that he'll hear it. Oh, and he's of course just outside.
I don't care where I'm
He just crossed the circle.
Thank the matriarch.
All right, we'll wait for him to come around again.
Corporatist colonies.
So if I hold R1, you can see where you can throw it. Cancel. Okay.
Once over.
It hit the light.
Found you. It is the duty of every Protectorate
It
subject
hit the
to
light.
ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
I can't believe it hit the light. Okay, so then there's only one other person in here. Another mag pick. Quarterly report. Joyful missive. Okay, now we're going to disable. Access auto mechanical controls. Now, because we interacted with and had engineering with that mech down the hall, we're actually able to insert a targeting module. If you didn't do that or you didn't have engineering, then this won't be an option. It'll be like read it out for you. And all you'll be able to do is disable the mechanical deployments. Instead, we're not going to disable them. We're going to rewire them so that they target the enemy instead. The Protectorate. So the automechanicals are now going to recognize the Protectorate as the intruders and us as allies.
Commander, this wasn't part of the plan. You were to shut down the mech, not raise further alarm. Get outside and reconvene your team. I'll be waiting at the skip labs. We're en route to the comms control module. Just need to deal with these guards, quiet-like.
Security operations monitoring station. Told us exactly what it said upstairs. Alright, check in with a heal. Always check in with these because down in the bottom, you can see the number of heals I have just went from 3 to 5 underneath my health bar. It'll always just give you extra. There doesn't really seem to be a cap. I've had up to like 14 before.
The Earth Directorate is whether against corrupt corporations.
Exactly.
Of the whether against corrupt corporations with tyrannical governments or corrupt corporations.
Good job, guys.
In league with
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Okay, now because I have lockpick, we're gonna get in here.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
What's that? An explosion? Abara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
Okay. We have some mag picks. Don't worry if you don't have lockpick. As you can see, it's just looting stuff. Pick some monies, distraction device, black powder for crafting. All good stuff, but you're fine if you don't have lockpick. Okay, so once you interact with the fire, that'll advance and some people will come out. So we're going to do a little more looting before then. If you chose communications instead of security ops, this is where you'll come out right here. Bypass shunt. Ammunition. Monies. Cadet 4th Class Corbin's Journal. This dude is the one that you would talk to if you used the intercom when you first arrived. That's who this is. And we are going to see him in a little bit. If you have the observation skill, it will show you one of these drawers right here. If you don't have observation, obviously it doesn't. It's not like you could use observation and still know where to go. It just isn't an option. Some ammunition. Money. Ammunition. Grenade. Okay, so there's a second grenade. So now it's auto-filled the second slot for you. So now I've picked up an explosive grenade along with our distraction device. So hold triangle. Hold triangle, and you can easily quick swap between which one you want. Another mag pick. There are a lot here. And again, see I have 6 heals right now underneath my health bar. I think we're even going to get 7, 8. There's no reason to pass these up. Just even if you have full health, use it anyway. Okay. Oh wait, go this way. Another mag pick. And inhale, healing.
Attempting to resuscitate Agent Abara. Please stay clear.
What happened?
An unabridged debrief is not available at this time, but in the parlance of Agent Pascal, some crazy, censored, alert. This unit has lost contact with Agent Pascal. There is a 90% chance she is trapped under rubble, most likely mortally wounded and beyond help. Triage protocols dictate stabilizing Agent Abara's vital signs before commencing recovery efforts. Please secure the area.
Okay. If you have medical. Taken back to the ship.
Attempting to move Agent Abara is not advisable at this time. This unit will relocate Agent Abara to the incognito once he is stabilized or deceased. All other agents are advised to continue with the next mission objective. Please head to the skip labs now. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Abara's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries.
You have acquired the repeating rifle. How? So if you want to use it, you can select it and have it overwrite the pistol and or the knife if you want. I'm personally not going to, but it's there if you want it.
Tactical report. We've got agents down.
Makes no sense.
Okay, we've got 2 incomings.
In the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. It doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Those are scientists. Don't worry about them. We just have 2 people here that we're going to worry about.
gander. Questions are an addiction. We'll find them.
Okay, monies, ammunition, ammunition. Alright, now we are going this way. Skip Drive Diagnostic Laboratories. Okay, in there is Corbin. We have to either get the bridge down, and the lever is in there. If you do not have lockpick, you have to talk to him through that intercom right there. Through that intercom right there. If you have lockpick, we're going to go this way. We're going to lockpick the door. And we're going to get the pumping station key card. If you lower the bridge, you'll face 2 large automechs and a couple of the floating ones. So we're not going to go that way. We're instead going to go this way. I thought that was a vending machine that I didn't see before. Okay, we're going to the pumping station. We're going to go through this way. It won't be entirely stealthy, but it'll be much stealthier. Pumping station keycard. Okay, don't worry about this guy. He's just like a janitor guy. He doesn't care about you. Junk.
The turret is non-functioning.
The turret is non-functioning. It'll be functioning real soon.
It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
We're going to enable the turret at this end. Right in the back. Okay, these go in order. So we're going to wait here. Won't kill you if you get hit, but it'll take some of your health. Okay.
Invasive elements.
Oh, see? That was the electricity. I was standing right there when it went off.
Ah, these fools still linger.
Okay, here's another turret. Let's see how many we got.
Perfection is perfect. And the Johnny Brookin' too. You summon in. I repudiate you.
And a Donnybrook and two. Kingdom endure. Pushing ahead. A 5-star grenade. Get care beyond explosive. What's your purpose here? It is beneficent guidance. Relinquishing grenade.
I'm looking for.
Grenade. Anybody see him? Giving chase.
I thought there was another door. Yeah.
They manufacture one. Back to it. This.
There you go. So also check the mini map. You can, if you know you've killed people but you can't remember where they are, just check the mini map and you'll see the blue box. It'll tell you where you've got some loot left. So nothing this way. So there's a body here. There's a couple bodies here. Where did they fall down? Explosive grenade. Okay, maybe it's not always true. Because there's 2 boxes there on the mini-map. Oh, here's one. Bit cartridge. Maybe he fell down. Maybe they fell off that. So, alright, there we go. Reminder of your duties. If you have lockpick, some monies. So if you turned the bridge, if you went in, or didn't go in because you didn't have lockpick, but you got, oh Jesus, but you got Corbin to turn the bridge down, this is where you would meet up. This is the same place you would end up if you got the bridge.
Maybe if you hadn't been wasting time hacking Protectorate and mechs, Niles wouldn't have been caught in an explosion. You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station.
Okay. Messages. Hypothesis on retrieval and restoration. Response to hypothesis and on retrieval and restoration. And automechanical tasking. Unlock. Pick up some junk, some inhalers, some explosives, ammunition. Some more distraction devices. Okay, now I have the lucky.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your...
So we're just going to mash buttons and we're going to see what happens with the lucky option. Find the flow controls and increase them gradually enough to not set off any warnings. How fortunate.
area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Not a drill. Or it is. And we're being tested.
Nice. Okay. They're done. So examine. Because I have the professor background, I'm actually able to air quote read this. So you can pause that if you want. Alright, looting. If you do stealth or fight them, you can go underneath the tables and stuff, but be aware that they can see you if you're too close to an edge. So if you're hiding under here, make sure like you're back when they're on that side and stuff. Alderman's Observation Notes, Part 1. Patterns or lack thereof. Inhaler. No loot.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive. Don't worry about us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
Okay. If you want any health or bullets. Now, if you have observation, this will be available to you and you can go through that way. We don't have that. So we're going to go this way. So we are going to use the tactical time dilation here, and I'm going to use it to get into where observation skill takes you. Not skill, but whatever it is. Perk or whatever. And it's L1.
Better go see. The preponderance of
Okay, so if you have observation, it will bring you in through this panel right here. Right here. We don't have observation, so we had to go the back way. There's some distraction devices. But the benefit for coming in here is this. That little open floor panel right there. There's always one that goes to check on it and gets like too close. And it also distracts them, so.
Do your job is a virtue. Every part is a call. Every subject ensures a glorious bounty for all.
Let's check it out.
It's over there. That it? What the frick?
Ah! Wrong button.
Refilling my weapon.
I keep hitting triangle to shoot him for some reason. That's on me. So if that guy hadn't turned around, it would have been perfect. And he doesn't usually, so I don't know why he did, but that's what that does. Alright, we're gonna eat some, drink some tea. Oh, no, I guess I'm not. I'm full up. Okay. I think there's like 4 people here. Cancel. There's one up there. We are not going to get all these guys stealthy, I'll tell you that right now. Another guy over here somewhere. There he is. There he is. Terrible peripheral vision. Okay, the only thing we want over here is to open the door. So however you do that. And there's one more guy floating around. But once you go in, you're clear. There he is. He's so far away, I'm not going to worry about him.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. And here I was certain an agent known for their academic pursuits would be slowed down by the chance to examine a culture none outside this colony had ever seen. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified.
What's going on here?
Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it. I have neither the time nor the need to explain the veracity, the nuances of the plan to one such as yourself.
Why involve us?
Don't you think I would have? Sparing Niles and not having to deal with you would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
You're gonna kill us because of math? Did the math say I'm gonna kill you? Because that's what's about to happen.
Are you finished with your pithy threats? I'm loath to step on your big moment, but we are out of time. Farewell, Commander.
Lovren's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens to someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. Oh, I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical.
I deserve hazard pay for almost dying.
Due to the perilous nature of their job, Earth Directorate agents are not compensated with hazard pay. However, 2 more near-death experiences may entitle you to a decorative trophy. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander.
Okay, so here you can choose to respec if you want.
Say,
So you can choose something other than Lucky. This is where I had Lucky. I like that one. It's sort of more flexible, I think. And then R1 to move me over to skills. If I'm going to keep engineering and lockpick because that is what works for me. But eventually I'm going to go definitely into guns and sneak. Absolutely. For sure. But engineering will help a little bit along the way. So next, stay on normal.
Assessment complete. It appears you experienced some changes while in suspended animation, but nothing of concern. This unit will update your records accordingly. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately.
I'm ready. Give me the briefing, Val.
Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years.
Seems bad.
Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete annihilation of all life in Arcadia. But currently, it is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions.
She's alive.
Agent DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought down the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location.
Niles seems different. Oh wait, rebuild the Astra?
It is inadvisable. However, Agent Ibarra has had many years to teach himself new skills, though he has not shown the same aptitude in soap making, hydroponics, or cooking. This unit has also observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regimen since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again, and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
Alright, there you go. Cause worth killing for. Don't forget to add your new skill points and choose a perk. There you go.